Now that Garen is dead, the wave is still pushing towards our side. What would you do in this situation? Yo, what is up everybody? So I realized that many of you guys are still confused on what this so-called int strategy is. I realized that over the last few YouTube videos, I didn't really show you guys the perfect idea of how it works aside from taking ghost. The thing is, low elo is very easy to carry games when played normally, so I didn't resort to using this strategy. In this video, I'll be explaining more in depth on how this strategy works and when to split push, etc. So stay tuned and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. So before the game even starts, you should be analyzing your team and the enemy comp. This will help you decide on how you should be playing. If you take a quick look at our teammates, we have no knockups and the enemy team is filled with tanks, which you could easily duel 1v1 in later stages of the game. If your team has no knockups, you should be splitting. Think about it. How would you contribute in teamfights when you have no setups to play off of? Sure, you could use win wall, but if you're really behind, grouping would be meaningless. You won't do nothing in teamfight. Even so, if you're really fed, you can draw pressure and easily 1v2 in the side lane. So I'm playing against a Garen top. This matchup is Yasuo favored. I went deep late here because I have kill pusher and I'm against a bruiser top, so the extra sustain for Dome Shooter is not necessary. In this matchup, Yasuo should be able to stat check Garen in his standard fights because of lethal tempo, so don't be afraid to like walk up to trade. Whenever he walks up to try to CS, you should be looking to drawing an auto or Q out, just like now. As you can see, the laning freeze is pretty standard here. I'm not going to go in depth on the mechanics because this whole video is all about the macro aspect of this strategy. So let's speed things up a bit. I'm playing really aggressive right now, even though Poppy might be topside. My goal is to draw pressure top lane. Even if Poppy do gank me, I have Ghost and Flash ready to escape easily. If I could trade 1 for 1 with Garen, that would be even better for me. That was a pretty good death because I wasted Poppy time and the wave is slowly pushing back to me. Because we dragged the minions back earlier, the wave is now pushing towards our side. Garen has no flash and if he overstands, we can just kill him easily. Like right now. With lethal tempo fully stacked, you can like stack check pretty much any champions. Now that Garen is dead, the wave is still pushing towards our side. What would you do in this situation? Pause this video right now and think about it. You might be thinking to just shove the wave and recall because he's dead. That is also an option, but the most optimized path is to freeze the wave. Take a look at our health bar. We're almost full HP and still have potions left. Also, we have no gold for any purchases, even if we were to recall. Freezing denies your laner of XP and minion, which is extremely helpful in getting a bigger lead. You could also use Windwall to block the casters. Because of the freeze, we are 2 levels ahead of Garen. If he decides to walk up, he is pretty much dead. We know that Garen flash is still down because our flash is still down. there should be another easy kill. At this point, this game is pretty much over once you get such a huge lead. So getting back to the strategy, you want to be applying pressure on the side lane. You can see me constantly shoving the wave and playing really aggressive. The purpose of this is to make him low enough to recall and to draw enemy attention towards the top of the map. Ghost makes it so that you could escape these situations where the enemy 2v1 you. Or you can make them chase down, wasting their time in the process. You might be wondering, oh, isn't this just normal split pushing? Well, it is, but with a twist. To some extent, you will be inting to draw pressure away from objectives. You may go as far as dying for waves and plates if you're behind. So that's pretty much why it's called the INTING strat. Think of it like debossed INTING Scion. The concept is just like that. Make every death count. Prioritize objectives like turrets and rift. Take a look at this clip. I was able to get a good death off by killing Garen, taking some plates, and also burning Cho'Gath Flash in the process. Bro, I'm pretty sure one ult kill it, right? One thing to note is that if you're really behind, don't even bother showing up for dragon or baron fights. It's better for you to split and take turrets so you could catch up in gold. If they send more than one guy to kill you, it will help your team secure the objective easier. If they don't send anyone to you with demolish wounds, you could get through to the enemy base easily. To sum everything up, the strategy is used to draw pressure away from objectives. Again, it should be used when your team have no reliable knockups and or you are really behind in game to the point that you won't have impact in team fights. You guys might think I'm just joking, but I'm dead serious. As of making this video, I'm currently gold 1 with almost 70% win rate using this strategy. Keep in mind, these games are in Smurf queue, so the games are a lot more difficult. Catch me live at twitch.tv, doppio. Watch me climb to masters using this strategy. That's it for me. Peace.